All right. You got the first slide up, Toby?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, we'll get started. I want to welcome everybody that's joined to the 2025 Winter Town Hall. Um, you go to the next slide, Toby. So if you have any questions for the board as we're going through everything, if you could just pop it in the chat, and then we'll answer all those questions at the end. If you have any like specific questions, that may take a little longer. Just feel free to shoot us an email and we'll get back to you. All right. So, what is the MFL's mission and the board's role? So, the MFL mission is to form bonds within our churches and the MFL community as a whole through flag football. So, this game does require preparation. So, these bonds are not just built on tournament days, but they're also built through your team practices, hangouts throughout the year, and just playing with each other throughout the years. You see those deeper bonds being built. Us as the board, we're just servants to this community. Um, we're just a medium to help the MFL grow and hold the integrity of this league. All of us here care very deeply about the league. We want to make sure the MFL is here around for generations to come. Um, your opinion matters. You guys are the league, so always open to your opinions because you guys make up the league, and board is just here to serve you guys. Um, so board updates. So we are expecting a complete turnover as a board for the next year. Our retiring board member this year is Sean Thomas. So thank you, Sean, for your years of service. A couple gray hairs in between, I'm sure. Um, New board member, we want to welcome on Kripa. Very excited to have Kripa on board. I've known Kripa my whole life, pretty much. I taught her in Sunday school. I age myself. She has phenomenal character, very level head. She's been involved with the women's tournament since the beginning. She's got brothers that have played in the years, played in the league over the years. So she's very well rounded, knows what this league's about. Um, we're very excited to have her alongside us to serve this community. So our current board members are myself, John, Jomi, Toby, Jess, and now Kripa. So welcome Kripa to the board.
So excited to talk a little bit about the upcoming winter season. Part of that is the women's MFL 3-on-3. A little bit about that. I mean, this is our second year doing it. So it's we say 3-on-3, but it's really 3-on-2. So three women on offense, two on defense. Ref blows the play clock dead at the 5-second mark. It's the same field, same footprint as the 5-on-5. And essentially all the other rules are the same. If we can go to the next slide. So a little bit about the format. It seems historically been a challenge to get the larger teams required to run a women's 5-on-5. But first year of the 3-on-3 went well. It's a really simple format. It's a great opportunity to introduce the sport to new athletes. It's easy to pull together a team. It requires a little bit less strategy. So, it's a great opportunity for, a bunch of cousins that go to the same church to get in like some of the younger kids who maybe don't have as much experience as some of the seasoned ladies that have a couple summers under their belts. It also just requires less preparation. So, just like for the men, the 5-on-5 is the lead into the 7-on-7. For the women, the 3-on-3 has been a great lead into the 5-on-5. And we hope to continue to grow the 3-on-3 community as a great pipeline for each church to bring new athletes into the fold. Next slide.
Hey Toby, is this where I jump in?
Yep.
All right, so just some quick details. So the tournament day is the Saturday after Christmas, so that's Saturday, December 27th. Registration is going to be open for a little bit longer. Usually it's a week. It's going to open as of midnight tonight, and it's going to close on the 28th at midnight. So as soon as the calendar hits November 29th, that is when registration closes. Um, the fee for both men and women is going to be $40 per player. Registration is going to be complete as soon as the full roster and all the relevant information is submitted, as well as full payment. Um, the women's tournament is going to have a cap of 6 players and a minimum of 4 just to be able to field a team. So take advantage of that as you can. There's for both men and women. There's going to be you can make changes up to your roster up until the deadline, but as soon as the calendar hits the 29th, no more changes will be accepted. Um, the eligibility across the board is that you have to be 15 years old by the day of the tournament, and it's going to be the same church affiliation as the summer tournament this past go around. All right, and a lot of the same rolling forward into the men's 5-on-5. The key difference here is that to sign up, the minimum team fee is going to be $400. So it's you have the capability of going up to 12 players. To I think that would be 440 in total, but the minimum that you would pay would be for 10 players on your team. So you might as well take advantage of it. I think the 12-person roster seemed to be a success last year, so we kept it going this year. Um, and outside of that, it's the same eligibility rules for as the women's tournament. And we were lucky enough to shout out to Joey for snagging this field again. Um, Last year, we had our first winter tournament at the Willow Hill Dome. It's going to be at the same location, so big grand field that's well insulated, plenty of parking. It was a really good field, really good premises. So we asked that everybody kind of, as they come in, they uh, limit their drinks to only water and Gatorade, as that's the only things that are allowed inside. There's plenty of food options nearby, so if you need to step out in between games for lunch, please step out and have your food, but do your best not to bring food into the facility. That way, we can continue going to this really awesome field when it's apparently going to be a polar vortex this winter. So it'll be a big help to maintain this relationship.
Okay. And if you want to play or you know someone who would like to join a church team, you can reach out to our MFL email or you can DM us on Instagram, or if you have any of our numbers, you can just reach out to us directly and we will get you connected to a church and introduce you to the team's captain and the players. And next slide. Um, After I don't know how many years, I don't know when this was done last, but before my time, I think. But Turkey Bowl is making a return, and so this is just for fun. It's co-ed teams, so all are welcome. Not church affiliated, not even I think even non-Mulus. If you have any friends who are not part of the community, if they would like to come and join, they are welcome. So it's going to take place on Thursday, Thanksgiving morning, November 27th at 9 a.m. at Cheyenne Park in Des Plaines. And I believe it's just going to be pretty dependent on how many people come, but I believe historically it's been 7-on-7. And once everyone comes, we'll choose captains, and captains we'll just divvy up everyone fairly amongst teams, and typically maybe like 9 to 11 a.m. would be the time frame, just so everyone can get back home and do their Thanksgiving with their family and friends. And in the event weather would affect this, we will put out a notice on social media, an email, and we'll most likely send out a form to get everyone's numbers for those who are interested in coming sometime after today's meeting. And then we can text people directly if the weather affects this event. And the next slide. So if there's any questions, you can drop it into the chat right now, or if you have more detailed questions about rules and regulations or anything more individualized, you can also email us or message us on Instagram.